Alright guys, I'm going to work on two of these cheap ratchets. They're Stanley's. One's a Taiwan 3/8. This one's been used a lot. Man, this thing's stiff. Well, now there it goes. It's probably just dirty and needs to be greased. Another Stanley Taiwan. Well, you know what? These probably are a pair. Okay, 715 and 712. But this one still has the, I don't know if the safety warning sticker on it. Looks like it had a price sticker there. It's dirty, needs to be cleaned up. I'm gonna polish this up, make it look nice. And this one's got some rust on it. Clean these up. Oh, just to let you know, before we go any further, this is the Ace Professional that I was using on my brake video. And I got it freed up, but I'm not a fan of it. There's something inside it. It's sticking a little bit. You really have to work it to get it unstuck. So just put a little bit of oil to it, and I'll probably just give this away to somebody, but can't get it apart. I don't like this model that has these number 15 Torx. If they get damaged, I got one loose, but this one on this side, it's boogered up a little bit, and it's tight. They're really tight. Whereas these, the little clips, they're easy to take apart. These are easy to service and clean. These are not. The old style Protos had a Phillips screw in it, and some of the older ones I think had flat heads. So they're good to work on, easy to work on. But these, from now on, I'm just going to stay away from. This is the second one I've run into problems with. Anyways, just to let you know, stay away from the Ace Professional or any of them that has these Torx screws. I'm not fond of them, and I'm not going to go through the trouble of drilling this out to repair it when this one's a better model, I think. I like the selector better on this, the thumb release. I just like it. Anyways, just to let you know. Let's take these apart and see what we got. Look at there. Look at there. I love these little pliers that I made. Man, thing's drier than a bone. There's no grease. If there is anything in there, it's dry. That's dry as a bone. Yeah. The selector switch inside, there is some grease. Looks like down in there. Looks like a little bit of grease down in there. Yep. Just a little bit, not much. I ran into this before trying to get this selector out. Aha, this one's got a small E-clip on it. Cool. See the E-clip on the back? Hoping these pliers can get this one too. Almost. If I can grab that clip. I may have to break down and go get a pair of pliers to do this with. These holes are just a little on the small side. Yep. Just a little on the small side. I wonder if I set it down. I was trying to show you all how I did this. I made these pliers, they were real rusty, and I just ground the ends down and made points on them to where I could use them. See if I can do two things at once. If I can lift up. Really need one more hand. Now if I can just raise this. Ah, almost had it. There we go. That's what I want right there. I didn't need two hands after all. There's the ball bearing down in there that I don't want to lose. So if I can get this out of here without losing anything. See, it might be easier with the magnet. Come on out of there. There we go. Ball bearing decided to move, and there's a spring. The ball bearing rides on top of the spring, which rides down in that hole. And man, this thing's dry. I wonder it didn't sounded clanky. I put the spring and the ball bearing on a magnet so I don't lose them, which I've done before. No big deal. Yeah, this is dry as a bone here. Old dry grease. Huh. Alright. Oh, this one's the same way. Yeah, I believe this was a pair. There it goes. Oh, look at the rust in that one. Man, guys. Well, I guess if people wouldn't take care of their, that don't take care of tools, give me an opportunity to buy them cheap. Well, the detent's good, but man, look at the rust on that. Man. All right. Now, let's see if I can get, see the E-clip, see if I can get it loose. Well, this one don't want to move. This one's stiff. Stiff. Let's see if I can do it left-handed. I'm underneath it. If I wasn't filming this, I'd put it in the vise and use the vise to hold it. Somebody might like to see what I'm doing though. Come on out of there. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Maybe. This one's going to be harder. Yeah. Yep, I'm gonna have to go and get some better pliers. Be right back. Didn't need to snap ring pliers. I got it back over here and I'd already popped it off. Didn't realize I'd done it. Oh man, look at the rust in there. Oh, God, people. Oh, nasty. Yeah. Get this out of here, the ball bearing. I better look to make sure they're not. Yeah, they are two different sizes. Almost don't look it, but they are. Springs down in there. Yeah, I think the spring's rusting in there. There it goes. All right. Man. That's why I got it cheap. I think I only got 50 cents in both of these. Look at the, You can tell somebody used this one. And this one's so nice and didn't ever used it. It looks like it was just banged around the toolbox. Alright. Clean these up a little bit on the wire wheel and then polish them up. See what I get. Alright, I cleaned the grease out of this one. It's got some rust pitting here, a little rust there, and on the bottom. And it's, I don't know, it's got a scratch or something in there. I have to buff that out. Clean this up a little bit with the Dremel, see what it looks like. That looks pretty good. Some of the chrome's flaking off there on the edge there too. A little rust down inside there. I think I'm just going to lube the inside of this when I'm done with, because I really can't polish it inside. I'm just going to lube it with a little bit of grease on the end there. Give it a good coating of grease. That'll keep the rust over time. I did pretty good. And that rust is bad right down there. Probably wonder why, anyways, someone would waste their time on a Stanley. One, I like Taiwan-made stuff isn't bad. And two, when I was younger, I used any tool I could get. I didn't care what brand it was. When it broke and needed fixed, I used whatever I could find. Poor boy's got 4 ways. Those of you that were able to buy high dollar tools, that's fine, but when you couldn't afford them, you got what you could. Actually, that cleaned up pretty good. It's got trash in the ring there. There. Yeah, I think if I grease the inside here, it's going to turn out all right. And then, I don't know if it's dirt, looks like dirt down in there. Thought at first it was grease, but I think it's just dirt. I meant rust. All right, I'll finish a little cleaning and then take them over to the wire wheel and see what we come up with. One of the reasons I do this when I wire wheel them, I was going to do this on the with the Dremel tool, but nah, it's too much rust. But if you look, I don't know if you can see it. If you look real close, see damage to the teeth. I'm going to put it under the magnifying glass, but it doesn't look broke. Actually, it looks like a manufacturer's defect. I'm wondering if I can fix that with a file. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it. I'm just going to cut it with a file and see what happens. See what it looks like. Huh. Either way, that wrench is really not worth repairing with that. Yeah, get another cog, I guess. But being it's just a Stanley, I think it is Stanley, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a Stanley. I don't think it's worth fixing, buying new parts or anything. I don't even know if they make parts for this one. Anyways, I'm going to try the file and see what happens with the file. And I do believe, let's see if I can get, maybe the glove will show it better. I think it's manufacturing defect. That's not broke, that's not chipped. That is something to do with the stamping. Check that out, because that's perfectly good ridge there and that's not. Check that out. All right, I believe that's a defective manufacturer part there. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this redneck fix here. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer. I think what I'll do is I'm going to cut this as best I can and then put it together. Try another Oh, I don't like the other one cut better, I think, than this one does. Yeah, it's working. If you guys, these are my files that I epoxied the handles. If you guys watched any of my videos, it's worked great. So if you come across anything needs a handle, you got an old screwdriver, take that damn screwdriver apart, use the handle. Works great. I hate using a file and the tang of the file bites in your hand. Actually looks like it might work. Hot damn. That one needs to be sharper. The middle teeth is the one that's probably going to cause me the most problem. This vise also was a pawn shop buy. It was rusted solid, it wouldn't move, it looked bad. I wish back then I wasn't making videos. That thing was bad. Took me hours with my torch WD-40 to get it unstuck. I almost gave up on it. It actually turned out pretty nice. I really need a better base for it. This thing wobbles, but I got it on a wheel, steel wheel. But it's just the right height. I like this height. It's right where my elbows are. This tool is probably not worth all the effort and work I'm going into it, but yeah, it's a good tool. If I can get it to work, it'd be better than that Ace professional wrench that I used the other day and it jammed up. Can't get it apart, even work on it. Angle a little bit, see what we got there. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna try it. Can't go wrong. I got maybe 50 cents in it. I think I may need to clean up those teeth right on the edge. They look really sharp. Anyways, I'll buff the rest and see what happens. Alright guys, it's time to put this thing back together. I filed some more on it. If you can see it, I'm going to try it, put this together and see how it works. Had to clean all the rubbing compound off the wax. I mean, I haven't waxed it yet, but man, it turned out it's nice and clean and shiny. Got all the rust off of it. So here comes the hard part. If I don't lose spring or the ball bearing. Let me get a little bit of grease here. A little grease, a little screwdriver. Put that right there. Trick is to get, I was just going to say, the trick is to get this in without losing the ball bearing off of there. Usually you push in with a screwdriver, push the ball bearing down. I hope I'm getting this. I can't see the camera. I'm focused on what I'm doing without losing the ball bearing. I almost just did. This stupid thing's falling on me sideways, and it fell all the way. Okay. I'm trying to do this for the camera, and it's pretty damn hard. Get the ball bearing just to sit right there. See if I can just set this down without losing everything. Push that down and then slide. Wouldn't you know it, I got the wrong screwdriver. This one's too thick. I got a smaller one that I use for this. Like that. And the selector goes there, like that. The thing about it is, I'm going to put a little bit of grease down in here. Maybe I can get into it like this. I want it move around. Now, the selector goes like so. There, switch is good. Now I got to put the E-clip on. I clean these with the Dremel tool. Now, I'm definitely going to use this. I'm cheating instead of using my other screwdriver. Oh, these are too big. Don't tell me. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah. I have to turn this to where I can use. Let's see if I can do this. You know what? I'm so used to using these pliers, and I've designed them for this purpose. Aha, almost. Come on, come on. Oh, I got to figure out where the selector is. It's on this side, so I've got to go this way with it. That. Now, to this work right, you put the selector halfway position, and then you can just drop the main gear right down in there. Now, let's see if this works. Positive catch. Positive. Positive. Oh yeah, my little trick with the file worked. Really, what's going to work, find out to work, is to make sure that use it on a next time I work on a mower or something that's got some 30-40 pounds of foot-pounds of torque. See the way I designed these pliers? They work great. They work great. Oh, that's being a dumbass here. I usually put a little bit of this grease on my gears. Like I said, some people like oil and whatever. This is what I use. My tools, my rules. You guys can do whatever you want. I just like the grease. One, it doesn't sound so clanky with the metal gears. And I've used this grease for years and years and years. So I'm very happy with it. Oh, there we go. Now, set this back down. Here we go. Throw some wax on this. Oh yeah. Sounds good here. No clanking like it was before. It's smooth with this gear, this grease. Oh yeah. Rust is all gone. Look at that. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Now, put this big ugly one together. Put a little bit of grease down in there. Okay. Put the spring in the hole. Oops. Where's my other pick? I like these dental picks come in handy. Yeah, the heater's kicking on. Ball bearings on the magnet. Okay. Whoops. I hate that whoops. I've dropped and lost ball bearings. I've got one wrench that I can't put together because the ball bearing somewhere in the floor. That's all right. Keep thinking I'm gonna run across another one, some spare parts that I haven't yet. All right. Well, doesn't want to stay on the spring. There it goes. Let's see. Now, same manufacturer, same design. The cup has to be up. See that little cup? And the reason being is the selector fits just like that, and that's what turns. See there? Okay. Now, let's get this little screwdriver. If I don't screw up, already screwing up. See there? There, got it. I got to remember to use the right screwdriver every time I do this. Now, this fits like so. Okay. First, all right. Goes this way. There we go. this one. You don't have to have a lot of grease. I think this is Mystic. Can't remember the name brand. I like it though. You can tell when you put this in and when you hit dry, when it's dry metal, and then when you put this on in the ratchet, it sounds totally different. Alright. Let's see, maybe drop. See, you got to turn the back selector switch about halfway. See it? Halfway. And then you just drop that right in there, just like that. Just like that. Now, yeah, I tried to clean all the rust off of this, but I still see a little rust. Alright. I polished this a little bit too. Thought I had it. Oh, dummy. Come on. Come on. Ah. I had more trouble with this one than the small one. Oh, I guess it helped lift it up just a little bit to get the ring to fit in the groove. There. Nope. Ah, I almost had it. Now I have it. There it goes. Only thing I need to do is probably push the detent down a little bit, put a little oil in it. Yeah, it needs a little oil. I usually just drop. It only needs like a drop of oil in there. You don't need much. As soon as that oil opens up, it just drops down in there. You can see a little rust on the pin. There we go. All right. Get this stuff out of the way. And my fancy file handles. I don't know about you guys, but I like my file handles. I've been putting those, saving those screwdriver handles for all kinds of things. Hand cleaner does not work on these. Some wax. It's a cleaner wax. I found some more at a garage sale a while back. You don't have to polish the tools the way as far as I do. It's just you can Scotch-Brite them or wire wheel them and just take the wax off or take the rust off of them. You have a nice tool. People just take care of their stuff. Man, I can't let tools go bad because, like I said before, tools make me money or save me money. I just can't let even these, this is not a high dollar brand, Stanley, but you're short on cash or hurting for money, you need a ratchet. It's there. It's not like turned out really nice. These turned out real good. Probably over polished. I mean, it's for the brand, but you know what? Good usable tool now. It's not junk. It's not rusty. It works. Well, I'm real happy with this one that I was able to file the grooves back in the teeth, or file them in the teeth, because I do believe that was a manufacturer defect in that. Man, I didn't polish that very well. I'm getting grease coming out of the hole now. Alright guys, check that out. You know, I might have $1 on both of these, maybe. Bought them with a bunch of other things, so that's cool. They look good. Actually, the 3/8 drive fits good in the hand. I like the way, I always like these handles. Yeah, 1/2" drive. It's just heavy. It's a pear head, I guess they call them. Alright guys, if you stayed this long, I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. If not, tell me what I'm doing wrong or what you want to see. I kind of have fun with these tools, so like I said, subscribe if you want to, and give me a thumbs up, or at least tell me what I'm doing wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening.